Hello folks and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to discuss Sim Update 12, which is about to land for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's a big one. So as we fly around in the beautiful black square Bonanza in the VARJO AERO, I thought I'd give you my impressions of the beta and some of the key features that I'm looking forward to. But before that, a very quick word from our sponsor. FS Academy really does take your flight sim knowledge to the next level. In fact, you'll be greeted by a real-world pilot and instructor which will guide you through a series of different training exercises, from a GA pilot all the way up to being a full airline captain. In these tutorials, you'll get real bespoke sort of instructions, and it will really feel like the pilot is right there beside you. You'll be surprised how much knowledge you'll pick up, even if you're a seasoned veteran like me, or if you're just starting out. There is definitely a training package for you. I'll have links in the description below where you can find FS Academy, and I highly recommend that you give it a go, and it's why they are sponsoring this video. So it's going to be another big week for MSFS. You may have noticed that they're not coming quite as frequently as before, and that is because Asobo are slowing down these sim updates. Now, for me personally, I think that's a great idea, especially as in previous years, the updates have been so aggressive that things haven't had time to settle down before something completely new comes along and totally wrecks all of our add-ons and functionality with VR. You get the idea, you've been there guys, and it's very frustrating. Because what we really need right now is for Microsoft Flight Simulator to really perform as it should. It's such a beautiful and groundbreaking flight sim that it seems a shame that it falls down in so many silly little areas. So if Asobo can absolutely get to grips with all of these silly problems that we have, then it's great for all of us. Never mind new features, I just want the sim to run as it should. Please let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on that? So the footage you're seeing right here is using the latest sim update beta just before it goes live to us all, and I must say things are feeling pretty damn good now. At the start of the process there was quite a lot of crash to desktops, but so far I've yet to see any problems in that regard. Now I am confused a little bit by Asobo's VR team because they don't seem to be doing very much in my opinion. Not that VR is broken, not at all, but we really do need some extra features to get VR working the way it really should in the sim. But apart from that, I'm not going to go through every single key feature because there's lots of them, so I'll leave a link in the description below. But there has been some new content and features such as optimizing the checking for updates phase to reduce booting up time in the sim, improved download speeds in the install manager, and improved loading time before booting up the main menu. There is some general bug fixes as well, but nothing that I'm that excited about, to be honest, including things like fixing spoiler sets by key name and description. Pretty boring stuff, I won't go into that here. However, I think it gets more exciting when we look at the navigation and traffic, because live traffic behaviour has been reworked, and some of the odd behaviours, for instance staying very low after takeoff and holding short forever and getting very confused, well, hopefully all of that has been fixed. The VFR map has also seen some optimizations to reduce memory usage. That's an interesting one because I never thought in a million years that would use a lot of memory, but there you are. And in terms of weather, this one excites me because finally we have a fix for the cloud popping issue when updating live weather data. That is something that I've been waiting for quite a while. There's also improved thermal slanting and cloud alignment and reduced thermals close to the ground. Also, this is one that you'll be pleased to know, there is now reduced mountain turbulence with altitude. That is something that I've definitely noticed in my DOF Reality H2 recently. Now there's a number of key features and fixes for the Garmin 3000 and 5000 glass cockpits. And again, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can see all of that. But what I am disappointed to not see is the fact that there's no fix for the sharpness when using DLSS and FSR. I'm hoping that they're still working with Nvidia and perhaps even AMD to sort that issue out. There is a ton of updates for all of the aircraft types, including airliners, helicopters, general aviation aircraft. Not going to go through all of that, including that of airports as well, and even peripherals, controllers. There's been changes of mappings across certain configurations, which is great to see. Now, in terms of VR, there is a couple of things, including that of wide field of view headsets when the frames get very low. There's been some issues with culling. That has now been fixed apparently, as well as the low latency fix for VR, which is now working. I think another really good feature that's been added is a new assistance option to customize the intensity of turbulence experienced during flight. I know many people have commented that there's too much turbulence in certain situations, so that's very cool. I think the only other thing to mention is the new WASM app, which will allow for more advanced and efficient third-party content for Xbox users, including add-ons that can simulate complex systems and interactions. So at the moment, I'm not going to lie, I am very nervous about Sim Update 12. I may post a sort of first impressions look if you're interested, but for now, I think that will do for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really do truly appreciate it. Please feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you again for plenty more exciting content, including that of the Pimax Crystal coming very soon. Take care and bye for now.